It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
2K Sports. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Heat in Miami. For Miami, playing under 500 basketball over the last 10 games, they can do better, and they'll try to get on the winning side tonight. We'll be watching Dwight Howard patrolling the paint tonight. He's no longer the unquestioned best center in the NBA, but there are times, Shaq, where he can still be a dominant force.
Yeah, you know, he still has that physical advantage, Ernie, against 99% of the guys in the post. That's what I've been saying for a long time. And he does this every now and then, but that's what I've been saying for a long time. 28 and 10, I think he could do it. And every now and then, he can do that.
Well, Superman is in the building.
Don't you say it.
Okay,
Don't you say it.
Okay, I thought he was.
Oh, say does that star-space.
Nothing goes together like the Heat and Miami as we get ready for an interconference contest here at the American Airlines Arena. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. And, of course, Freak getting settled in, really clicking.
You know, that trade that you mentioned isn't making front-page news, but sometimes the best trades are the quiet ones. But I really believe this is going to pay dividends for this team in the future.
Yeah, you don't always have to make the huge splash to make the biggest impact. A lot of times when you can just fill voids and find the right role players, that can be equally as important.
And the new beginning here, if you will, for Freak. Changed the front of his jersey, and he's looking to have a fresh start with his new team.
And, you know, that can be a bit of a whirlwind when you move from one team to another, Kevin. But Freak certainly has the talent to hopefully be able to work smoothly through it. He knows he's got to stay focused on the court, and he has shown the ability to do that.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And so in the game for the Rockets. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Howard is out there with Beasley. And it's Beverly in at the point. Now here's Howard. Following the miss by Freak, Harden pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed. Well, that's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
He dishes it to Beverly. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. It's tipped. Now here's Freak, guarded by Harden. And that one's good. Freak.
He's taller than most point guards, and he really put his length to use right there.
So the Heat, their last game, a win against the Hornets in Charlotte.
A lot of firepower coming off the bench in that game really allowed them to escape with victory.
I thought the bench was the X factor for him. You can't rely on that kind of scoring coming from the reserves every game, but when it shows up, it's a nice weapon.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D, because that clearly was a breakdown.
The Heat have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The dish to Dang. Heat moving the ball around. Beasley with the steal. Now here's Beverly. He's tightly guarded. Feeds it to Harden. From outside, off the mark.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
One-on-one fast break. That is good. Howard's got his first points in this one.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Fast break.
Now here's Freak. 14 points from him the last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. And it's sent back by Howard. That's good. Now Harden. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Rockets just a moment ago. We talked about their defensive game plan, and he said, for Dwayne Wade, you've got to make him a jump shooter and not fight for his pump fakes. When you do that, it's a foul or he's going to go right by you for the dunk. Kevin, Wade known for that deadly shot fake. We'll see if they can stay disciplined.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Freak following the basket by Dwight Howard.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter, and that's an understatement.
Ariza kicks to Harden. Back to Ariza. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now, here's Wade. He's coming off a 13-point game against Charlotte.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
1:39 left in the first quarter. And that one's good. Beverly.
Playing smart offensively in the first half. No doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Okay, Miami, now coming on the court are your Heat dancers. Let them hear ya.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Houston with a big group substitution here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to Cleveland.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing. Just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
And so in the game for the Rockets, we've got Harden. Also Williams out there. Howard is out there with Beasley. And it's Capella in at the 4 spot.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
And it's blocked by Whiteside. Shot clock at 3, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
Shape up.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Akeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
Now here's Dang. Harden missing his last shot. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Freak with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Here's Freak. Just 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And Williams, here we go. Gets a very good look and converts. Williams has got his first points of the night.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Freak with it. He's against Williams. Pass to McRoberts. Dang gets a wide open look, and the 3 ball is good.